loves the Pittsburgh Steelers also, and we know he likes Mike Tomlin. So we got a nice
Hey.
story here. For those of you that have watched me on previous podcasts would know that I got into a little bit of a fight or battle with Steelers fan. And my issue with Steelers fan was they are the most ungrateful fan base on the planet. They have one of the best coaches in the league right
No
now,
doubt.
in Mike Tomlin. And he loses
Easily.
a couple games in a row. In the middle of the season, they're like, fire him, he's terrible. And I'm like, relax, bro, just relax. And what happens? He dusts off a piece of garbage, Mason Rudolph, wins 4 in a row. They make it to the playoffs. Obviously, they get dusted by the Bills, but that's not the point. The point is they made it to the playoffs, and Mike Tomlin, you guys, you Pittsburgh fans, couldn't be luckier to have Mike Tomlin, and he just got an extension entering his 18th season as the Steelers head coach. He is now extended through the 2027 season. I think he more than deserves this. In fact, I think he deserves to stay as long as he wants to. They can roll him out in a wheelbarrow when he's done, as far as I'm concerned. Right? He could stay as long as he wants to. But Jimmy, do you think Mike Tomlin deserves this extension? And do you think that those Steelers fans are ungrateful of what he does for them?
Yes, he deserves the extension. And yes, the fans are ungrateful to a certain extent. Now, they're hard. That's a hard fan base. They're like Philly, they're like Dallas, they're like Detroit, LA, New York. Those are tough fan bases. So you got to be able to perform. And what happens is we've seen Mike Tomlin take teams that aren't well, take players that we deem to be pedestrian like Rudolph and still come out with a better than 500 record and a lot of times going deep into the playoffs. So of course you want a guy like that. He deserves the extension. He's a leader of men, unquestionably. And like you said, like when you got something or you have a person in your organization that has a track record of like Mike Tomlin, you don't get rid of him. That would be ridiculous.
Since 1960, they've had 3 coaches. 3 freaking
Consistency,
coaches. Chuck Nice, Bill Cowher,
philosophy. Yeah.
Mike Tomlin. You're you're insane if
You
you
have a
are waking up every morning, Steeler fan, and praying for Mike Tomlin.
the
He is
thing about that is
fantastic.
consistency. Yeah, you know what you're going to get. They have their
He
system.
turns chicken beep into chicken salad every season. In fact, the guy that should be fired is the guy getting the players. He's terrible. Mike Tomlin is awesome. Mike Tomlin needs 10 raises.
Making
All right,
lemon out of
Jimmy.
lemonade. That's all he do, baby. Making lemon